Windlasses can manage rope. So what type of rope should I buy? What's better? The most commonly used rope on windlasses is 3-strand nylon. So why do I pick nylon over polyester? Nylon rope has stretch characteristics. We like the elasticity of nylon rope. It's less likely to break. It's more likely to stretch. The nice thing about the 3-strand nylon rope is that it's very dense and it doesn't change its characteristics when it's put under load. There's another rope we sell called plaited rope. It's usually 8-plate. There's a few different manufacturers, and plaited rope, it's best used in small anchor lockers because of the way that it flakes. When it falls into an anchor locker, plaited rope falls like a sack of potatoes. 3-strand rope over time, as it gets wet and dry, can often coil like your garden hose. So sounds like plaited rope is better, but it's better in a small locker situation. In a big anchor locker, you don't necessarily need to use plaited rope. Plaited rope has is very loosely woven. I don't have a piece of it here with me, but it can develop pulls and tugs like you get in a knit sweater. So it's going to wear long. It's going to wear out a little faster. If it gets caught in a rock or a coral head, you may find that your plaited rope has some pulls and some tugs in it that will need to be dressed. The advantage of plaited rope is that it fits and flakes very nicely in an anchor locker. The disadvantage to plaited rope with windlasses is that it is nylon and it has wonderful stretch characteristics, but such stretch characteristics that if you put so much weight, forward weight, in the way of an anchor or a chain, that it will stretch and elongate and flatten the plaited rope, resulting in the diameter of the rope changing. And when the diameter of the rope changes, then the characteristics of the chain wheel saying that it will pick up a certain diameter rope. Well, if that diameter rope gets skinnier, you may have some slipping and and the windlass not having the ability to bite. So plaited rope does a really good job on small vessels, boats with 1/2-inch rope, 10, 15, 20 feet of chain, 10 or 20 pound anchor. It's a great product. It's probably the most suitable product for small boat windlasses, plaited rope, because the anchors tend to be small. But on big boats, when we need to put a bigger, heavier anchor on and maybe larger diameter chain and more footage of chain, at that point, we can put so much weight forward that we've elongated and changed the diameter, and a 3/4-inch rope is now stretched down and it's smaller than 5/8 of an inch in diameter. It no longer is able to pick up the ground tackle. So we try to limit when we're going up into larger diameters of rope. Say we're working at 5/8-inch rope. We would suggest using less than 50 feet of chain and using a reasonably weighted anchor. If you're looking to use a real heavy anchor and a lot of chain, 3-strand rope is probably the way to go, because it isn't going to change its characteristics, its diameter characteristics, like the plaited rope will.